For me, it was more selection of what gave me some options, trying to figure out who I wanted to be when I grew up. It was intentional to do a business management major because I got to touch a lot of different things. I started my first real job about 3 months before I graduated and moved around a couple of times in the beginning, trying to figure out what made the most sense. The beginning part was really just getting a feel for everything I learned in college. What did that mean in the real world application? So I did spend the first 3 to 4 years in a couple of different positions, really just trying to learn where I really wanted to go with it. The biggest challenges we have today is how to scale the business for future success. And there's really strong demand in the markets that we serve. I don't come to work and do the same thing every day. Every day looks a little bit different. There is competition in the market and we want to be the best. We spend a lot of our time problem solving. Some of the things that I like best about my role is I get to travel quite a bit, go places I never thought that I'd go. But I look at it as an opportunity to do these things that I never thought I would do and a lot of people don't get the chance to experience. In the business program, we work a lot on team exercises. Once you get to the real world, that's really what you do. Understanding the fundamentals of these different things and how accounting works and HR topics and all this stuff, and you get your first real job, getting a chance to practice how it works really helps. Every experience that you have, there should be some takeaway. I think a lot of us tend to get caught up in the day-to-day and we're not necessarily paying attention. Well, just stopping and being intentional about understanding what worked and what didn't and why, and applying that to future is really important. Even keeping a journal. I do that every Friday. I keep a journal just to kind of write some of this stuff down so that I don't forget it, because like I said, you get caught up in the day-to-day. You have to stop every now and again and think about these things. Find resources that maybe have a little bit more experience than you do and ask them questions. Along with the day-to-day, you stop and want to act as if you have all the answers, but the reality is you don't. So sometimes we say the answer, we understand something when we really don't, and it's because we don't want to seem like we don't know. I think you should find some people that you trust, ask them questions, learn from their experiences, ask what they would do in a certain situation, get a mentor, if you want to call it that. People have dealt with these things before and there's valuable insight, and you don't have to figure everything out on your own. You should be continuing to learn from others. So ask questions, find some people that you trust, and learn from them, continue to learn from them.